With great pleasure, I welcome Amadou Fall and I present him with the Leadership Awards from Face to Face Africa.
Wow, I'm truly humbled and extremely proud to receive this honor. Again, kudos to Face Africa. Masai is too generous. You know, this guy, you know, I moved back to Johannesburg to start the NBA's effort to grow basketball across the continent. But I am unbelievably proud to see the work that Masai is doing. It's not just about being the first African-born general manager of any US pro sports league, but he's doing it in a big way, winning, being the executive of the year 2 years ago in the NBA. So please put your hands together for Masai Ujiri. This is really not about me. You know, it started very long time ago, just stumbling across a quote from a Martinique-born psychiatrist and philosopher who inspired a lot of the liberation struggles across the continent. This was Fanon, that each generation must discover its mission, fulfill it or betray it. And for me, the journey towards discovering that calling started when I stumbled, or my eyes got open to the idea that sport can be an unbelievable tool, a conduit for self-realization. Then, obviously, my passions are Africa, basketball, the youth in Africa and its potential. So then I thought that my story should not be unique, should not be an exception, that it should be the story of thousands of young people, boys and girls from across the continent. That if the story, my story, did not become the story of those thousands of young boys and girls across the continent, then we would have betrayed our mission. So as we journey through sport, all the lessons that has taught me as an individual, stumbling on basketball, meeting a Peace Corps volunteer who, you know, saw a potential that I didn't realize was there, which took me through school, and growing in the business, meeting unbelievable people that I could never dream of, opened my eyes, and we saw that we had to leverage this for a bigger purpose, and not just playing it at the professional level, but there was a way to make sure that other young people follow in the footsteps. And today, I am unbelievably humbled every time I receive messages from the young people who've gone through the SEED program, congratulations, talking about how we've inspired them, but it's the other way around because they keep us going, they keep us motivated, and I'm sure Masai feels the same way with the young people through Giants of Africa. I think it is an unbelievable feeling to feel like you have a calling and have the opportunity to actually obey it. And that's what I decided to do when we moved back to Johannesburg and start the NBA office. So I thank the NBA for this opportunity because it's not just about basketball. So it was for the opportunity to fulfill our generational mission. And I really feel even especially proud to be standing here, and I want to really single out Sandra and Isaac here because they are fulfilling a generational mission. Because they are shifting the narrative. They are focusing on shining a spotlight on all the great things that are happening on our continent. And through my travel across the continent, we run basketball clinics, we teach people the fundamentals of the game, but the game itself, the sport itself, is just a bait. It's about really making sure that these young people, as Giants of Africa always says, you allow them to dream big because our biggest asset on the continent is our youth bulge. And if we don't equip this youth with skills and confidence and they become self-reliant, then we're all sitting on a powder keg. So this is where sports comes into play. Sports have to become part of the mainstream. Sports is not just about recreation. We are here to really, be a testament to that. Masai's story, I can go and talk to kids about Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest of all time, Dikembe Mutombo, but these are unbelievable athletes. But then I love to talk about Masai's story because, you didn't play at the big schools, didn't play a minute in the NBA as a player, but he is a player. He is a player. Hosting the NBA All-Star Weekend next year in Toronto, Canada. Starting a whole revolution with the North, right? So, there are people like that who are doing it. And today, again, I want to congratulate all the beautiful people with whom I'm sharing this stage who've been honored today. Great Africans doing great things. And again, thank you all so very much. And I want to also thank all the brave people who contribute and continue to sacrifice to keep the seed vision going. Some of them are in this room. It's about sports. It's about sports as an unbelievable tool for development. It's about sports for Africa. Thank you all.